How y'all doing? All right. Well, Central Florida, I'm glad to be here. We've been on a 24-hour road trip throughout Florida. And now it comes down to the eve of the election. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that these great leaders behind us are standing here, offering themselves for public service. I want to thank Senator Nelson for being a leader for this state, fighting against special interests in Washington, D.C., standing up for NASA, standing up against oil companies drilling off our coast. I want to say that for all of us that are here, that are able-bodied, we got to make sure that we stand up for those who allow us to salute one flag. And I'm talking about our veterans, our men and women who put it on the line every day as we speak right now. I talked about those that are active duty, putting on the line, but our veterans that put it on the line, and VFWs throughout this state, standing up on behalf of good and the people of goodwill. You can only empower those of us that want to stand for them in the United States Senate. You can only empower those of us who want to stand for them in the state capitol. So I want you to treat this moment as a political emergency. There's no way in the world that we can afford to send Marco Rubio to the United States Senate. There's no way that we can afford to send Rick Scott to the Capitol. So I want you to treat this as a political emergency. I want you to make sure tonight these signs that you see out here, these yard signs, I want you to pick them up and I want you to plant them in front of your house or on the curb when you go home. Because when people wake up in the morning, I want them to see an example of leadership by you, letting them know that you have made a choice. A choice to stand on behalf of the people of goodwill. As Lawton Child spoke, that Florida is going to be one or two things. We're either going to be the fastest growing crowd in America or the fastest growing community. We're on the side of the fastest growing community in America here in Florida. Last point, and then I'm going to hand it over back to Senator Nelson. I think it's important, ladies and gentlemen, that you know that President Bill Clinton has come back to Florida again. There are a lot of people, a lot of candidates, a lot of states that would like to have the president for the last event of this cycle.
Yeah.
But he is here in the fourth largest state, which in my opinion is a blue state. And a state that will continue to deliver outstanding leaders that will fight for America and fight for every Floridian. When you vote, we all win. And the president is here to deliver that message. But I look forward, after we've gone throughout this state, qualifying by petition, winning a primary against odds, whipping up the vote for the last 2 years, to make sure that you have the kind of representation that you deserve in public service. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., I want to make sure that you spend the time going through your cell phone, making sure that you call everyone that you know, putting that yard sign in your yard when you go home tonight, and making sure that we elect the team that's behind us, the team that will lead this state to greatness, the team that will continue to fight on behalf of our children and our elderly and protect our environment and create jobs now. Ladies and gentlemen, Senator. Thank you so very much.
You see what I mean? All right, now look at this array right here. And all the other candidates who you have heard from, I want all of them to come on up on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have the Democratic Party of Florida.